The number of possible furniture arrangements is restricted when your home is on the diminutive side. Your challenge is to discover small-scale storage, seats, and other items that nonetheless provide adequate comfort. Though it may seem daunting, planning out how your area will be laid out can allow you to make the most of it. Small pieces of furniture can be arranged in a strategic way to make the most of a limited area and still maintain sufficient room to breathe. Arranging furniture can be overwhelming, but you can make the job pleasurable. How? Here are 10 small house furniture arrangements to maximize the space of a small home. Understanding how to arrange furniture is helpful for anyone in charge of organizing the layout of a room. As always, SimHome curates you with the list. Number 10. Work with your focal point. The guest's attention in a small room can be drawn to a focal point of interest, causing them to overlook the room's size. Pick something you enjoy, such as a piece of wall decor, a TV, some artwork, or even a window, and use it as a focal point. Minimalists should go with an item that they can find in nature. For instance, consider placing a plant or two on a windowsill or a shelf of your prized possessions in the main window. The next step is to set up the room so that the focal point is in the middle or front of the audience. Find the room's sweet spot and arrange your furnishings around it. Number 9. Use lightweight furniture. It's possible to fool the eye with some minor pieces of furniture. So remember the importance of its visual impact. If you're looking to spruce up your living area, consider replacing your sofa with a couple of love seats. A few small stools or ottomans can function as additional seating, end tables, or even a coffee table when arranged in a group. Secondly, limited storage space is a common issue in small apartments. As a result, you can utilize cubes as a makeshift bookcase. Because of their versatility, you can lay out box cubes in a horizontal or vertical orientation. An extendable dining table may then be an option for your home. It will be compact when used alone and can be spacious when hosting guests. Number 8. Opt for symmetrical furniture. A symmetrical room creates a sense of balance and calm. Moreover, it makes a small room look more spacious than the actual size. When you do it right, your room will appear harmonious, feel bigger, and look tidier. Start with a focal point. It can be a window, a headboard, or even a kitchen island. Then use it right down to choose other elements of the room. You can also achieve symmetry through light fittings, flooring, and wallpaper lined up beneath the main window. However, to avoid your room feeling boxy, you can break up lines with some curves and textured surfaces to add interest. When your situation is not ideal, you can make asymmetrical rooms appear more balanced by strategically placing furniture and accessories in different positions, such as a rug, photos, or even a headboard. Number 7. Choose multifunctional furniture. Creative furniture placement is a need when your home is on the smaller side. It's also important to think about versatility while making furniture purchases. In addition to providing practical additions to your home, well-considered furniture selections can also reduce clutter. For example, chaise or corner sofas are frequently used for a small living room because they provide maximum comfort without taking up a lot of area. In addition, you can use them as an extra bed for guests or a day bed for a quick nap. Shelving units provide additional storage for your prized possessions and can also be repurposed as a practical room divider. Number 6. Don't overlook the storage. Get the most out of any available space at home. Incorporate drawers into your stairwell, install organizers between your cabinets, and construct secret compartments beneath your furniture, for example. However, they'll put your ability to improvise or recycle to the test, or manage other people's construction skills with your successful earning management. The problem arises if you don't have a designated place to get stuff done. One of your alternative solutions is you can use the vertical space without overwhelming the area with some strategic stagger. For instance, place items on the upper shelf and install a hook at the bottom to hang things like keys, hats, and pet leashes. Alternatively, make adjustable shelves out of pegboard, stick, and board. To compromise all these madnesses, you can browse SimHome for more comprehensive resources and guidance. And relevant to that, we recommend our 12 minimalist storage ideas for small bedrooms page to visit. The resource comes with multiple choices that you can adjust and utilize to streamline your clutter and mental chaos. Since the page has more than one video, prepare yourself with some paper and pen because we don't have enough resources to transcribe them all. With that said, let's continue our countdown with Number 5. Decide your style. Decide on a style before designing the place. You can use this information to plan your furniture purchases. Since your selections are limited, you must choose wisely based on their suitability. Your focus will be the living room, where you and your family spend much time together. Your design should make people feel at home. Therefore, check around your room, pick out the greatest aspects, and set your furniture accordingly. If your room is small, don't choose dark or bright colors. To draw attention, utilize a neutral palette and mixed textures. Number 4. Avoid pushing furniture into the wall. Pushing pieces of furniture against the wall is a typical blunder when decorating a living space. If you already have it away from the wall, you might consider pulling it back a little farther. Contrary to common opinion, positioning them against the wall might make the center look hollow, making the interaction less personal. Alternatively, you might give the pieces some breathing room by leaving a little gap between the back of the furniture and the wall. How far then should pieces of furniture be pulled away from a wall? Create a template for each piece of furniture by measuring its length and width. Number 3. Pay attention to your traffic flow. Do not obsess over how your furniture appears or fits. You don't want to fall over any tables or chairs. That's why put 30 inches between furniture you'll need to move across a room, and better yet, draw a line from one end of the room to the other. If foot traffic routinely flows through the middle of a room, utilize a room divider or reroute it around a cluster of seats. Another benefit is circular furniture softens a space's physical and visual aspect. Number 2. Consider the functionality of your room. Before developing a room layout, consider the number of family members or guests you'll entertain. This will affect furniture selection. After listing each room's role, plan your space. For example, find the answers to number of dining room chairs you need or how you'll go from one room to another. Your furnishing's proportions affect the room's balance and stability. For that reason, when choosing furniture, focus on its function, adaptability, durability, and size proportion. Before we complete the countdown with our final choice of the current list, we'd like to inform you that if you need other improvement ideas, you have Simhome Content Collections on your side. There, we cover other interesting topics such as garden, home improvement, finance, bathroom upgrade, bedroom update ideas, and many more. We'll see you there, and until we meet again sometime in the future, let's close our countdown with number 1. Make a priority. Before going to the store to purchase furniture, take time to look around your home and list every room's needs. They can include chairs, tables, shelves, or smaller items like vases, hooks, or artwork. Take the room's aesthetic into account while making your furniture selections. Next, determine if you have any spending money left. No need to fret if that's the case. If you don't, start at the beginning of the list and work your way down to the items you need most. Do not forget that you will be able to acquire them the following time around. You can splurge more on the kitchen, living room, or wherever you feel most comfortable showing off your taste first, and later, then pick out the rest of the room's essentials carefully. Likewise, spending money on high-quality items that will last a long time is wise. That's it for now. Before you leave this presentation, we'd like to appreciate every second you spend watching the video. If we deserve more of your attention in the future, press the subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Like the video if you believe it will motivate the YouTube algorithm to push the video to more people. Honestly though, it's more like a myth to us, so feel free to move on with your plan after the video ends. Lastly, we hope you have great luck with your health and project. See you again soon.